Hey everybody, it's December 19th. We're almost to Christmas Day. Just gonna do a review, but let's see. I guess I'll talk about some stuff. Let me back up. Let me get out of your face. So I saw this Superman trailer. It looked really good. Crypto looks awesome. Uh, Hawk Girl and Guy Gardner. Guy Gardner looked horrible. I don't like Guy Gardner, but it looks really good. Also, I got a cut. Well, not. I got a little scrape. I took my mom's dog walking, and it it can't be around other dogs. I don't know what's up with this dog. It just tries to. It growls and lunges at every dog it sees. So there was a husky, really nice, pretty husky in it, and my mom's dog is a female German Shepherd, and she lunged at him. I mean, but we were far away. I don't let her get anywhere near dogs because it would happen to with Garth's dogs. So I'm very wary, and I'm strong enough barely to keep her, in check. So I just took her into the woods and got pretty dense, and like I had to like hunker down, and then a lot of thorns, and I just got scraped. I was like, let's get out of here. Also, the other day, another Garth memory. There was I don't know, it was an accident or something, and from my work, from my home to my work, from my work to my home, I've gotten there like on a Sunday morning, like at 6:30 in the morning. I've gotten to work in about 4 minutes, like no joke, like less than 4 minutes, like 3 minutes and 50 seconds from my driveway to the parking lot at my job. But it's a high traffic area, like it's so like clogged and dense and just bumper to bumper. So I get off work and there's like accident or something. I was, oh my god, I've been in work for like 10 hours, and I was, who knows, maybe like 30 minutes, maybe stuck in traffic from 4 minutes to 30 minutes. But Garth had showed me like a way to get on the access road to the highway, like where his job was, and there's like this. They're building like new apartments. It's developing, and then there's this weird like circle you drive through, but it's like in the middle of nowhere kind of. Anyway, I just went that way, and I was like, man, Garth's gone, but if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't have known about this route. And I got home like in like 6 minutes compared to however long I would have been stuck in traffic. And then I had to drive by like his block, and I was like, man. And I was telling some of my friends that, like I know he's gone, but just I think like, man. And I know that the dogs are gone now. They've all been euthanized, but I was like, man, are they still there? Like, I just, just a weird thought. Like, man, Frankie's in there and he's like alone. I can't help him, but rationally they're gone, and I spent so much time over there. I was like, man, the house, it's just, I wouldn't say it was, well, I guess it kind of was full of life before, and we had a lot of good times, but now it's just a place now. So I'm gonna review the Ministry of Ungentlemanly Warfare. Got it from the library. I remember when it just came out, and I was like, it looks good. It's got Henry Cavill. It's a Guy Ritchie film. But for watching movies in the theater, I like to stick to horror. I guess this is an action movie. I'll get into it. Or like, there's not even like sci-fi really anymore, but there's still horror. Anyway, I didn't go see it in the theater. I got it from the library. I watched it, and I liked it. I had to write down some stuff. Yeah, it's an espionage, not espionage, action, World War II thriller, comedy, a little bit. So it's got Henry Cavill, and I should have. Now that I think about it, I should have went to see it in the theater because Henry Cavill's awesome. Everybody, all nerds love him. He's like the ultimate super nerd. He loves like Warhammer and The Witcher, and he's just so like cool and charismatic, and like everybody. Find me someone that doesn't like Henry Cavill, and like, oh man, he was really good. I thought he was really good as Superman, but he was just stifled by Zack Snyder. He just like killed Superman. Those terrible, terrible movies. Like Henry Cavill he looked like a '50s Superman to me when I first saw him, and Superman just became just lifeless. Anyway, Henry Cavill himself is just very charismatic. He's funny. He's just a cool guy. And his character Gus. Okay, so they say Ian Fleming based James Bond on Henry Cavill's character Gus. So I guess, and this is a true story too. But also, you get Alan Ritchson as Anders, and I haven't watched Reacher because I love the Tom Cruise Reacher. But this dude, man, if you get this dude more action, get him in Commando 2, The Running Man, to just get him all of Arnold's, like make sequels, like put him in a Predator movie. He is, what else? Commando, Predator, dude, just everything Arnold did. Even Kindergarten, put him in Kindergarten Cop. Well, I think they made a sequel. Yeah, they made a sequel. They put him in like a new Kindergarten Cop, Total Recall. He is so awesome. And he is scary. Like when he's killing dudes with a knife or an arrow, hey, he's almost like it's like Jason Voorhees kinda, or a Rambo, or he's great. Just put him. He's the new act. As far as I'm concerned, just put him in action movies or wrestling or anything action. This dude is like, and he's a good actor too. There's this other actor, Babs. This is Olusanmokan. He plays Heron in this. He's a black dude. He's got a weird look. His voice kind of reminded me of Sean Connery a little bit. I looked him up. He was Jamis in the Dune movies. He's good in this. Alex Pettifer. He plays this character Appleyard. This guy's good. Like, I can't remember what else he's been in. I looked, but I didn't really care. Henry Golding is in this, and he was Snake Eyes. It's good to see. Like, I know Snake Eyes. They dropped the ball on Snake Eyes, but it's okay. I mean, it's not Henry Golding's fault. He's good in this, and then the bad guy. Like, this reminded me a lot of Inglourious Bastards. And so there's I can't remember his name, the bad guy from Inglourious Bastards, but Till Schweiger is the bad guy, and I was like, he's pretty good. Then I looked him up, and I was all like, no, it can't be. It is. It's Hugo Stiglitz from Inglourious Bastards. And I was like, man, he came out, he did the Far Cry movie. He's another guy, like, what happened to Till Schweiger? How come he didn't come out in more movies? He's just like, and Inglourious Bastards, He's just so stone-faced, and he's like silent. And then here he's the bad guy. What else did I write down? Oh yeah, and we get I can't think of a word. We get Carrie Elwes, Wesley from Princess Bride, and I always thought he was American. I mean, I guess now he is American, because his British accent is like, if you think of a British accent, Carrie Elwes, like, you hear his voice in your head. And I always thought, man, this American dude can do just the perfect British accent. But it turns out I looked at it, he was born in England, but he's been here, it's like so long, and it even says like when he's here, he speaks in an American accent, and when he's in England, if he goes back to England, he speaks in his British accent. And again, like, after Princess Bride, like, he is like, when I saw Princess Bride, I don't think I thought at the time, but I like knew that. I said, dude, it's like Luke Skywalker or Beastmaster. And he's just a good guy. He's like the hero, Zorro, basically. And he just never. I mean, he came out in a lot of movies, but he never did like the swashbuckling stuff. I mean, he could have been in pirate movies or Star Wars. Anyway, he's in this and he's great. So yeah, they have to complete a mission, kill a lot of people, sink a boat, and it's 2 hours. I watched it twice. I think I put on the first time, I was pretty hungover, and then I was drinking. Actually, I've been laying off the sauce, and I watched like 45 minutes, and I was like, oh, this is good, I'll finish it later. So I kind of tuned out. So I watched the rest. I watched it again. I watched it the day that I was talking about, where I took that alternate route. And I dozed off a few parts with the Jamis dude, and there's this female agent. I guess those parts were kind of boring, but I was tired. I was like, just get back to Gus and his crew. For how many people they kill in this movie, it's not overtly violent. There's blood, no guts, and it's not cruel, mean-spirited. Well, kinda there are, but I mean, it's like, it's weird, because Gus, he'll kill dudes, and he'll be like, sorry, old chap, or we just lay down, lad, and die. He's very cordial about it. Anders is just, like I already said, he is just a monster killing people, and they just almost stroll around blowing dudes away. And it reminded me of that part in the Suicide Squad where they kill all those dudes in the jungle. And in this, I was like, hey, dude, none of the good guys get killed. They take no casualties. One guy gets shot in like the shoulder. And I was like, this is based on a true story. Did all the good guys come out okay? That just seems so hard to believe. But overall, I really liked it. Oh yeah, I can't forget. I'll get to it, but dude, they have these awesome like dual barrel, I don't know, 50 caliber machine guns that the Nazis have. It's so awesome, dude. And I think unlike Rambo 4, when they used the 50 cal in that, and people were just shredded and obliterated into like chunks of meat and mist. In this one, those machine guns just mow F out of the Nazis. Not in a gory way, but it kills all of them. Like, there's just, there's no escape from it. And I like that. I like that. It showed like just the massive killing capacity of those awesome guns, and they use them a lot. And then when they have to, like when the Nazis are going to use artillery against them, they make sure to destroy those cannons first. So that's a good strategy. Lastly, the music. Like, I would well, if it was like a couple of bucks, I would download the soundtrack or buy like a $50 vinyl version of it. And it almost doesn't fit, because as I was listening to it, I was like, dude, Guy Ritchie, just make a Western already. I know you want to. Just do it. Remake a Corbucci film. Just skip over Leone. Or remake Fulci's Western. Because the music, it's just the spaghetti Western soundtrack. And that's another thing. Like, I watched Guy Ritchie's The Covenant. I really like that movie. I had to like double check, because as I was watching this, this is nothing like The Covenant. Let me make sure it's Guy Ritchie. And I was like, man, he's got a like range. Like, he did all those like British Tarantino knockoff gangster movies. But he's really, I think he's, everybody loves QT. At least, I don't know, it's good when you can recognize a director, but a Quentin Tarantino movie with, like, one frame of it. Guy Ritchie, like, he's going different places, and, like, would not think the guy who made The Covenant would have made the Ministry of Ungentlemanly Warfare, or Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels, or did he make Man from U.N.C.L.E.? I'm gonna watch that again. So that's something to be said. So should you watch it? Yeah, especially if you like Henry Cavill and just people getting blown away relentlessly, and it's fun, and it's solid 2 hours. And it, like, I was watching it, and I don't know if you do it too, but I have the bad habit of just checking the time. And I was watching it, and I checked, and I was like, man, we're already an hour in, and then it's getting late. I tell you, and so it's on. We got 15 minutes left out, So that's a sign of a good movie, when like it just breezes by, like a summertime wind. Long title, the Ministry of Ungentlemanly Warfare. I'd give it a 4. So well made, great actors, great actors. Henry Cavill, that guy Alan Richson, man. But yeah, I'm trying to do more reviews. I just haven't been watching anything that I felt was review worthy. I've been reading a lot. I've been reading Richard Lehman's Funland, which I think I've already reviewed, but I'm going to review it again. That just kind of like upended everything. Everything I was doing, Richard Lehman's Funland just took over, like he usually does. And you should read some Richard Lehman. Bye.